What's up, everybody? I'm Maximilian Deer. This is episode 13 of How to Wholesale. And before we start driving for dollars, we're going to cold call some sellers. We're going to look for some ugly houses using Google Maps and literally call the sellers live. I'm going to try to get a deal. Let me show you something here, guys. This is what we're looking for. Because this deal, $48,500 is the price which we're selling it for today. We have a buyer who's about to lock it up. Let me just say that my boy TJ here in the Discord, shout out to TJ, guys. He brought me this deal. He found it and he got it under contract at $15,000. Guys, this is possible. This is possible. Don't want to celebrate too soon because the deal hasn't closed. But if it does close, TJ is going to make life-changing money. TJ is just a guy just like you. I actually would love for him to come up on here. Maybe we'll get him on here a little bit. I literally found him, guys, in my free community. He found me on YouTube. We started networking together and he brought me a deal. We turned that deal into real money. Real money, and not just that, this is an incredible opportunity for the buyer. The buyer is going to be able to do crazy things with this property. I'll talk about this property more in the future. I know I'm being vague. But the other thing is the seller is actually so happy because he had other people who couldn't even move it at this price. And we were able to move it because we did something very, very special with this deal. But guys, if you're not already in the Discord, guys, it's a free community and people are making life-changing money. Join the wholesalers. This deal was in Houston. This was a Houston deal. So how did he get this deal? Well, maybe we should call TJ here in a second. Actually, I think I'm going to call TJ. But one of my favorite ways, guys, to get deals is driving for dollars. Driving for dollars. And that's what we're going to do today. But first, we're going to call, let's call TJ. Let's call TJ. Then I want to actually comp a specific property because I'm dispoing another deal for a community member. Shout out to Cade. And then I want to drive for dollars in that area and show you what to look for. Guys, if my internet is terrible, if the connection is bad, please let me know. I'm at my backup studio and the internet here is terrible. I'm working on getting Starlink, but Elon Musk, he's just, he hasn't answered my calls. So please give me feedback, guys. If the connection's too bad, we'll just move this over to Discord. We'll move it over to the wholesalers. Let's call TJ real quick. Let's call TJ. Shout out to TJ. Hold on, guys. Don't you love when? Okay, I don't want to celebrate. I don't want to celebrate. I don't want to celebrate. But I love when you guys win. I just love it. Hey, TJ, real quick.
I'm listening.
How'd you find this deal?
Which deal?
Your property in Houston.
In Houston?
Yeah, I'm on my live stream right now, and the people want to know how you found it. Oh shit! It's the wrong TJ. It's the wrong TJ. Bye, TJ. It's the wrong TJ.
All right.
I got too many TJs in my phone, bro. I got too many TJs are out wholesaling. Hold on, we called the wrong TJ. Hold on, guys, my bad. It's the other TJ. That's my old team member TJ. He's a dope dude.
Yo, Max.
Hey, yo, TJ.
What's up, man?
Hey, how'd you find this Houston deal? I'm on my live stream. The people want to know.
Oh, buddy. I was hustling on Facebook and putting my name out there, and somebody actually reached out to me because they had owner who really needed to get that lot moved. They needed the money, and they said, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And I talked to the person, and yeah, we locked it up. It turned out to be something that was worthwhile.
Awesome, man. I don't want to talk too much about the deal because I don't want to put bad voodoo in the air because it hasn't closed yet. But the people on the live stream wanted to know if this wholesaling thing is possible. So, is it possible, man?
Here's the thing. You got to believe it's possible because even for me, no matter how many people you see do it, it doesn't feel real until it happens to you personally. But because other people have done it, you know that it can get done, and you just got to have faith and keep moving forward with it. That's it. And I always keep the mindset, it's not if but when. It's when. It doesn't matter how long it takes, it will get done.
Dude, I love it. Stay positive, bro. Let's knock on wood that we get this deal to the finish line. It's been a crazy one.
Hey, I just pulled up to the house, so I'm gonna hop on the live stream and see you soon.
All right, sounds good, bro. See you soon.
Later.
We're not going to talk about this deal too much, guys. We'll save it for next week. Hopefully it closes. It may not. That's the game, guys. Never celebrate too soon. A lot of people, guys, are wholesaling. They see $1,000. They see $10,000. Dude, I've had deals where I literally started counting in my brain, what am I going to do with this $100,000 I'm about to get? We lost the deal. We lost the deal the day of close. $100,000 just vanished. But it vanished because I started thinking I had that money. You never have the money when you lock up the deal. You never have the money when you assign the deal to the seller. You don't even have the money the day of close. Even when those HUDs come out, you get the money when it hits your bank account. All right, don't celebrate too soon. But another deal we're working on, guys. If you guys have questions, let me know. Day of close. I've had last week, Jerry here in the Discord. His name is SDA. Guys, again, if you're not in the Discord, what are you doing? We had a deal. We assigned it. We all made 17K. We like making 17K, right? The buyer, the day of close saw how much money we were making. They backed out. They lost their $7,500 non-refundable money. We lost the deal. Completely lost the deal. Day of close. The buyer backed out because they didn't want us to make money. The craziest things happened. We celebrated too early. Don't celebrate too early, guys. All right. Sorry, Jerry. We'll get you more deals, dude. I love Jerry. Not his fault. That was a tough one. Howdy, Olivia. Got any deals you need me to run today? We're doing a land deal in Houston. Knock on wood. Let's try to move it. But with all seriousness, guys, I am working this deal. I've been working my heart out on it. And today I just want to comp it. Just want to show you guys how we comp it. And then we're going to drive for dollars in this area because this area has some good houses. So why not drive for dollars? So Ty, if you're here, Ty, I think Ty is here. Okay, yeah, send me the deals you got, Olivia. All right. I think Ty's here. Ty's calling some buyers right now. We're working some people. Ty wants to know, hey, what can I use to sell this deal? So let's comp this deal. My boy Cade locked this up for $155K. It's a brick 321. One car garage, guys, is not as good as two car garage. I know that might seem silly. There's a lot of buyers who will not buy something if it's a one car garage. They want their two car garages because a lot of end buyers want a two car garage. I mean, think about it. Like personally, I would want a two car garage, especially if you have a family, a husband and a wife, or whatever your situation is. A lot of people want two car garages. So one car garages, these are little things, guys, you got to notice it. But it's a brick, nice house. What we're really realizing, guys, is 72, it has old cast iron plumbing, which is also hurting the sale. But let's go quickly comp it here. Ty, if you're looking, we're going to go to Propelio, guys. Freepropelio.com is my favorite comping software in Texas. Outside of Texas, I like batch leads and X leads. Those are my choices. If you need a free one, PropWire. All right, so let's try to find a comp here. This one's hard to comp. We can't find a perfect comp. This looks like a perfect comp, but this is a 322 two-car garage, and it's 86. So that's a big difference. That's 14 years difference. They have better plumbing, have a two-car garage. That sold for $285. But was it full ARV? Like I said, you guys, my internet's terrible. So if I sound awful, I'm sorry. I don't even know if the pictures are going to load. Struggles. I really need Starlink. All right, pictures will load. Oh my God, this is like 1990s internet. It's not full ARV. Like, I mean, come on. We can sort of see it. From the little bit we can see, it's not full ARV. It's not ugly, but it's like that's not full ARV. So it's hard to say. So if I was using my ammunition to go and sell this deal, I would say, hey, there's houses that are 285 that aren't fixed up and selling in 2 days, sold in 2 days, right? But then I would be like, but please understand, buyer, this is a little bit newer of a house, right? And it does have a two-car garage. Like, obviously, don't lie to them. So yeah, I could see ARV easy. If you want to be conservative, then you say, hey, I think ARV is 275 based off of that, right? Then you could pull some more comps. This again, that's probably too new of a house, but Ty, that's really the main comp I would use. Or this one sold for 266. Really, really similar house. Again, a little bit newer with that 2-car garage. But again, look at the, I don't think they're fully fixed up. And I think if something's fully fixed up, it will sell real quickly in just like 10 days, guys. This is awesome. You want to look at your wholesale deals, guys. If they're selling under 30 days on market, that's incredible. If they're selling under 10 days on market, you can sell your deal for so much more. Oh my God, this internet, guys, this internet's going to kill me. Like, that's not even fixed up. That's not even, this is ugly. Ugly house, Ty, and it's selling at 265 in 10 days. So I think 275 is very, very fair. I think it's very fair. Oh, am I looking at 85 or later? No, that was actually probably my issue. Hold on, let's see if anything else comes up. Should actually be looking at 85 or less. But that's what I would do. All right, I'm going to drive for dollars right now. Ty just needed me to comp this thing real quick. If you guys have any deals you need me to comp, let me know. But guys, based off of this, you know, I would say let's just call it 275 ARV. Let's say it needs 50K in repairs. This is a buyer would probably pay about 80% of ARV for this deal. Maybe a little bit less, right? Let's just say they pay 0.78 in this area, minus 50K in repairs. Buyer should pay about 165 all day long, right? That's what we're trying to get for it, if not more. Because again, you could argue the ARV is higher. Just depends on the buyer. It's a very subjective game. All right, makes sense, guys? All right, now with all that being said, what we're going to do is we're going to drive for dollars in that specific area. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, guys, before I do it, I want to make sure my mic is working with my dialer. So I'm going to test it out by playing a sick EDM song. Let me know if you guys can hear the song, all right? But I'm only going to be able to play it for like 2 seconds because I don't want to get like demonetized and my video striked. All right, ready? 2 seconds.
We've lost dancing.
Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear We've Lost Dancing? Yes or no in the chat if you guys heard We Lost Dancing. I'll do that one more time.
We've lost dancing.
Did you guys hear that? Have to know. What diaper are you using? Bro, get out of here, dialer. Today we're going to be using a Deal Machine's built-in dialer. Oh, you guys heard the music? Let's go. We're going to be using Deal Machine's built-in dialer. So let's talk dialers here for a second. As far as dialers go, if you guys are polling lists like we have in the free Discord. So if you go to the Discord, guys, Ty is super, super nice. Probably way too nice. And here are the scripts I use. So you can check out the scripts I use. But as far as lists go, these are literally county lists that we have pulled for you. A lot of people charge a lot of money for these. Hey, dog, you want to say hi? No. Hundreds of dollars for these. Some people charge even more. Stupid. These are great lists. If you are calling lists like this, do not use your freaking cell phone. Do not use a single line dialer. Please, I mean, if you are going to use a single line dialer, use a power dialer. What's the difference, guys? A single line manual dialer means you're manually having to put in the phone numbers each time. A single line power dialer means you click and it's going to call with one line each number, but it's going to auto dial them. Doom, 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 doom. That's not bad. That's what we're going to use for Deal Machine today. That's not bad. Not bad. But the most effective strategy is to use a multi-line power dialer. You can fly through hundreds and hundreds of numbers. You guys know my favorite lately has been Enzo Dialer. Go to maxenzo.com. Are these cheap? No. But they're so effective. You're going to have to spend a little bit less than $200 a month. So this is the dialer I would recommend if you're calling lists. But if you're just individually calling and stuff, guys, then you can use, there's tons of dialers, guys. I don't know, like CallRail, AirCall. There's so many. Dude, I want a discount code. I'll get you guys one here soon, I promise. I'll keep working for it. But what I really like with Deal Machine, guys, so if you guys want to try Deal Machine, one of my favorite softwares, go to freedealmachine.com for a 7-day free trial. You know, I got to plug everything. What I like is they have a super good dialer and the connection rate is super high. You pretty much never get marked as spam. It's really good. and it's built in. So we can click any property, and if our internet's not terrible, we can just click here. What the heck is this old man? Sure, I don't know. What the heck's going on? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, my bad. I was clicking the wrong phone number. My bad. And then see, we just start dialing. Hold on. And you guys can hear it. We are dialing whatever number this is. I don't even know who we're dialing for what property. They make it really easy. So if you are using Deal Machine, I really recommend you guys try their dialer.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emilsa?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hi, Emilsa. I was reaching out about your house on Royal. Are you looking to maybe sell that house?
You had a wrong number.
Oh, is this, you don't own the house on Royal Lane?
What house?
The 3007 house on Royal Lane.
What was
It
the
was
address again?
3007 Royal Lane. Is that not that? All right. And just like that, guys, you see, bro, please don't say that. Please don't say that. I don't know why I clicked it. You see how, guys, you see how good that worked? I didn't even mean to call her, I'll be honest. I clicked a random number, but the connection rate is so good. Dude, connection was great. So that's what we're gonna do today. That's why I really like Deal Machine's dialer, guys. Like that's sick. That's good connection rate. But we're not just gonna call random properties. Let's drive for dollars. So let's use this address, the one where we're currently wholesaling the property. And then what we could say is a really easy pitch. If we get someone on the phone, be like, hey, we're currently under contract on the house in your neighborhood. That house on 312 Little Creek. Yeah, we're under contract on that one. Just wondering if, maybe you would want to also sell your house. We'd love to buy multiple houses in a neighborhood at once. We can give you a better cash offer. That's it. That's the pitch. Let's go do it. So what we're going to do is, this is our house right here, I think. Yeah, it's somewhere here. Let's drop our little car. Let's go start calling some people. No. Sorry. It's not Deal Machine messing up. It's my internet. Okay, if you guys have questions, guys, let me know. Oh man, this was maybe a bad idea to do this with my bad internet. This was maybe a terrible idea. This is probably an internet intensive. Oh no. Are we not gonna be able to drive for dollars? Did I absolutely just mess up? No, internet. Dude, I'm out in the country, guys, and I'm trying to buy Starlink, and I'm struggling out here. Oh man. All right, we'll still make it do. All right, if you guys have questions, let me know in the meantime. Oh, there we go. It's starting to load. It's going to be a little painstakingly slow, guys. So what do we want to look for when we're driving for dollars? Well, first, choose an area that you can get good wholesale deals. What's an area where you can get good wholesale deals? You want to look at populations in the area, at least over 100,000 in that city, that county, right? At least over 100,000, all right? Guys, stop trying to wholesale properties in towns that are 10, 20, 30, 40,000 people. It's not worth it because you don't have the liquidity. Fancy word. You guys want to talk stocks here in a little bit? Let's talk stocks. I just bought $20,000 of stocks today. I bought the dip. I nibbled. I bought the dip. But that all has to do with liquidity. There's not a lot of activity in the area. So you want to only wholesale in areas where there's a lot of activity. Just like you want to buy stocks with a lot of liquidity. It's all the same thing, guys. Finance is finance. Supply, demand. It's all the same thing. So that's the first thing. We're wholesaling in a good area. Okay, cool. We got that. Now, we want to look for houses that are not turnkey, that haven't been fixed up. All right, well, this is a perfect neighborhood. I mean, everything looks like shit. But it doesn't look like terrible. It looks like these houses are due for being fixed up. This is a perfect one. All right, like what do I see here? I see a leaning pole. Right, what else? What other signs of distress do I see? This leaning pole is a pretty good telltale sign. Old beat up car. I mean, just old raggedy house. We can click on it and it just says it's off market. Like it's not pre-foreclosure. It's nothing. It's just off market. So there's two things we can do. We can either add the lead. Max, I got a port you may like. What's a port? I don't know what a port is. Like a portfolio? Or, guys, what we can do is simply call the person. Now, are these people who want to sell? Well, we don't know. They haven't expressed interest in selling, so we got to ask them if they want to sell. It's really simple. Let's do it. Now, this is this going to be the best number? It says no data available, no usage in the past 2 months. Probably not the best number, but, we got some family members maybe we can call. Not all the time is the skip tracing going to be perfect, guys. It's pretty much free skip tracing. This is the resident. You can also call the resident. I prefer to call the owner directly. A portfolio. I was right. Yeah, dude. Send me the port. But, we can call the resident and ask for the owner's number if you want. So let's call. Probably not a good number, right? So we don't have to waste our time calling them. Probably won't going forward. Now, voicemail gets really interesting. All right, we have 2 options on voicemail. Well, 3 options, actually, if we get to the voicemail. Okay, it's a bad number. Okay, let's talk voicemail for a second. We can leave a voicemail. Hey, my name's Max. I'm under contract on your house next door. I want to buy your house. I'm a cash buyer. Are you open to selling? Buy. Right? Or we can do something called a voicemail drop. So, go to freedealmachine.com, guys. Get your 7-day free trial. It's free. Like, why would you not get a free trial? If my internet loads, I'll show you another option you guys got. All right, this is brutal. This is brutal. With Deal Machine, guys, if you go to their pricing page, you can pay for voicemail drops, which is really cool. AI voicemail license. It's $99 a month. If you do a lot of calling, it's really worth it. In one click, you can just leave a voicemail. Really helpful. Really helpful. A lot of older sellers, guys, I don't check my voicemail. There you go. Dude, voicemail drops are lit on DM. I haven't tried it. I should try it. Should I try it? I'm going to text Matt, the owner of Deal Machine. I'm going to say, hey, yo, I want to make a video on your voicemail drops. So let's do that. All right. Dude, just click a button, you drop a voicemail. Then you're calling, you're dropping voicemails. You're calling, you're dropping voicemails, guys. Mike loves it. Mike says it's really good, guys. So go try it for Mike. $100 a month. If it gets you a deal, it pays for itself. Also, the unlimited dialer, like I have, is $100 a month too. Do I have this? I don't know if I have this or not. I feel like I should get this, right? I feel like I should get this. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. All right. So those are your options, or just don't leave a voicemail. But I would strongly recommend, if you guys are doing dials, get the unlimited voicemail drop. All right, let's get calling. All right, what about this house? I apologize profusely for the internet. I probably chose the worst thing to possibly do, which is drive for dollars. Off-market, high equity, senior owner. Sick. Okay. He has a do not call. Not going to call those on my live stream. Make a decision whether or not you want to call them. I won't do it on my live stream. All right, so Mike says he dialed 250 numbers using Deal Machine with...
Yes, hello?
Hey, is this Ovidio?
Yeah.
Ovidio, 312 Little Creek, the house next to yours?
No, I don't.
Are you not the owner of 313 West Little Creek?
No, but I frequently get calls for that. I'm sorry. I think whoever made the post about that used my number, and it's not. I'm not the owner.
Oh, okay. You don't happen to have a house you want to sell, do you?
No.
All right, I appreciate you. Thank you, Ovidio.
Thank you. No problem.
He didn't sound like a senior owner. I was like, damn, dude, this dude sounds young, bro. This dude sounds young, bro. He's doing those blood transfusions and stuff that these rich people are doing. Yeah, so not every number is going to be perfectly accurate. We can keep calling them, or, you can move on to the next lead. But yeah, dude, 250 numbers, 80% voicemail drops, that's sick. That is absolutely sick. Yeah, yeah. The baby blood. The baby blood. I may need to get into that. This wholesaling stuff's kicking my ass, bro. I'm getting wrinkles. I'm stressing. I need some baby blood. So guys, with dialing, you have 3 factors. 3 factors that are going to affect how successful you are with your dials. Shave my beard, bro. My girlfriend hates my beard. I don't know if she's on this live stream right now. She hates my beard.
Please leave your message for.
Took it all. She likes when I got the mustache. What did I say? The beard and the mustache, not her combo. But yeah, guys, with the... Does it not let me go up that way? Weird. All right, we may have to do a tour of the neighborhood. Strange. All right. With the dialer, 3 things will affect your success rate. You have the data, the skip tracing, and then the actual dialer. We know our dialer is dope. We got like the best dialer, okay? Now, is the data good? Is the skip tracing good? Those are your other things. Like Deal Machine has pretty good data. They have pretty good skip tracing. And they have a great dialer, right? So whenever you're polling data or whenever like I'm calling, I'm not having success, look at one of those 3 things. Where are you getting your data? How are you skip tracing it? And is your dialer any good? If all 3 are good and you're not closing deals, you're either not working hard enough or you just have no idea what you're doing. And that's okay. That's what we're here to help you. Like, why did I call this house, guys? Well, do I need to explain? Like, that's an ugly... Hopefully she doesn't answer right when I say it's an ugly house. But it's an ugly house. She keeps it up pretty well. I see PVC plumbing, though. That's pretty sick. But it's still old and outdated. God, this internet's terrible. All right, I'm struggling here.
Please leave your message for 248.
That's when the voicemail drop comes in clutch. If you guys have any leads, you want me to call them, let me know, because this is it may get boring. So let me know if you have any leads you want me to call, or if you guys have any deals you need me to comp, feel free to send them my way. This house has a sign for sale. I'm not going to call that one. This one's too well kept, guys. It's not a beautiful house. It's well kept though. Dude's squared away. Look at that. His cleaned up truck. House is nice. He takes care of his house. Probably not a distressed seller. Someone in distress. Someone in need. This one, meh. But they still look pretty tidy in my opinion. You know, we're trying to find that desperation, and we're trying to give them a solution. So let's find someone else. That one looks too nice, even if it's blurred. I can tell. This one looks too nice, even though it's blurred. I can tell. This is a sniper approach, guys. You got more of a spray and pray approach as in when we just call. Here we're being snipers. I find this fun as hell. I don't know. This is a good one. Trees overgrown. So it looks like an old person. Only old people have that. Let's see. Yeah, maybe it's not an old person. Absentee owner. Let's call. Probably not a good number. Yeah, probably not a good number. All right. We keep going. Deal Machine also tells you what the seller job might be. Do they actually, bro? Dude, Wi-Fi here is trash, bro. Don't even get me started, man. I know. I'm ordering Starlink. Bro. I should literally order Starlink on this live stream. What's voicemail drops? You leave an AI voicemail, so you don't need to actually repeat yourself a million times, because as someone who does live streams for an hour and a half, it can get exhausting. So you just leave a voicemail, leave a voicemail, leave a voicemail. Is that like the list builder, the AI list builder? I should absolutely try that. You guys want to do one today? Should we do one today? You know what? Let's do one today. All right, let's call a couple more, then let's go do an AI. Let's go do the AI list builder. Let's give it a shot. All right, a couple more. These houses all look too nice. This one looks a little too nice. Window banger. Not that nice. Damn, bro. Someone's got some motivation. Verl Thirst Tharp. I don't know. Do not call. Don't want to call those on my live stream because I don't want to get canceled. This one looks too nice. Dude's got a boat. If he's got a boat, he's in financial distress. Do not call. Damn it. Should you call do not call? That's a decision for you to make. Is there case law supporting you, allowing you to call do not call? Yes, there is that case law. You're not selling a service. You're not selling a product. You're just asking someone a question. But if you don't want to call them, don't call them. I'm not telling you to call them. All right, you got one to come for me? All right, let's go build an AI list. I chose the worst thing to do with bad internet. All right, we're failing here. We're failing here. Okay, let's comp this dude's property. We got 728. Dude, it's in Oklahoma, bro. Damn. All right, let's check it out. All right, you guys want to comp this one with me? Musgrave Boulevard. Let me call Nikki and see if there's any leads I need to comp to. Foreclosure. Oh, dude, it's a foreclosure. It's too late. I'm not even going to comp it. It's already gone to the auction. Guys, if something's in foreclosure, you don't want it. It's already going to the auction. You guys can't wholesale properties that are in the auction. Don't try. You'll end up in jail. Not worth doing, guys. Not worth doing. Stay away from it. You caught it too late. You caught it too late. Pre-foreclosure, all day long. Foreclosure, be careful. Be really careful, guys, if something's already in foreclosure. I avoid those. All right, next one. 5137. Calmont. All right. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Okay. Roof looks pretty good. House doesn't look too shabby. Fort Worth. Where in Fort Worth is this? Internet. I'm surprised I can live stream with this bad of internet. Is it South Fort Worth? That's a better pocket of Fort Worth. What are we thinking ARV is? Like 300K maybe? And we probably want it around like 175? How do you push back a foreclosure? You don't try it. You'll end up in jail. I'm not going to give you advice on that. I mean, you could put it's not that hard. It's just that you guys are playing with water that you shouldn't be playing with. It's too hot. If you're the end buyer, that's one thing. If you're just wholesaling, I'd be really worried about pushing back a foreclosure, guys. Okay. I mean, what are these leads you're sending me, Vaughn? Vaughn, are these leads that you're cooking up right now? I mean, we can check this one out. You want to comp it real quick? All right, let's do a little bit of comping practice. What do we think rehab is, guys, to get the full ARV? I mean, it's not bad. It's not that bad. Oh, damn, that's a little much. Not on my live stream, bro. Chill. I got a girlfriend. I mean, part of the house is not bad. I mean, you could still spend 40K on cosmetics. But it looks pretty good. Block that. Block that. Okay. 320 is ARV. Juan says ARV is 320. What do you guys think? I guess 300 just out of my ass. I think that may still be high, bro. Yeah, that's way high. We're both way off. I thought it was a better pocket. It's not. Here's a fixed up. It's just your typical shit framer. I can't even comp with this internet. Here's a house that looks to be fixed up. It's brick, and now it's sold for 240. So no freaking way. That means ARV is like 240, maybe less. 220. Then it's like typical framer. It needs to be bought way lower. All right, I'm struggling to even comp. 240, no way, bro. The facts are the facts, bro. Facts are the facts. Yeah, look, this house sells for 342. Your ain't selling for 300. All right. That was not a lead. Unless you can get under 100K, that was not a lead. Let's see. Let's see if there's any deals I need to work on right now. I'm struggling with the internet, guys. Maybe a short live stream. I need to sign some documents. So feel free to ask me some questions, guys. I need to sign some docs because I'm trying to sell some deals. And if I don't get these signed, then I lose money. So I have to sign 2 documents, but I'll do that in a little bit. You guys want to help me with my fix and flip? All right, fix and flip updates. I'll check your Oklahoma house here in a second. All right. Okay, here we go. My floors are looking good, guys. So we tore out. People are leaving the live stream. Sorry, guys, internet. All right, we tore out the carpets and we got floors in there now. Like we put the hardwood floors are original and back to normal. All right, I know you can't see well. And then we stained them. So those are looking nice. These are looking nice. All right. These are looking heckin' nice. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look how good this house is looking now. We got it all painted. We got it all looking good. I need to choose flooring for the kitchen and the bathroom. You guys want to be in my HTW Queens? You know what? Screw it. This is going to be a different live stream today. Let's do it. All right, let's buy flooring. So I want to buy tile for the bathroom and the kitchen, but I'm cheap. And this is a cheap flip, guys. ARV on this thing's like 220. Okay? So we need to find a solution because the kitchen, so all the other rooms, guys, we're having hardwood in there. But the kitchen and the bathrooms, we need something. We need something. The floors were terrible. They were like old linoleum. I scraped them up. I didn't do shit, actually. I don't do anything. I had my people go in there, scrape them up, and throw that shit out. All right. So now I need to go buy floors. So what I'm thinking, guys, hear me out here. You can buy LVT tile. You can buy LVT. LVT, guys, that's that cheap fake wood. You can actually get that in tile. Okay? And I low key, it saves you a lot of money. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this. Let me try to find you some more pictures of my house so you guys get a vibe of it. All right. So that was the vibe of the floors, right? Everything looks beautiful. We have nice white walls, right? We got white walls. We got nice hardwood floors. I'm trying to get maximum ARV for this cheap neighborhood. Okay. I'm trying to do well on this. This was the kitchen. All right. This was the kitchen pre-demo or during demo, I guess you could say. Hold on. Come on, camera. See, look at those floors. Like, those were disgusting. We tore those up. Now I got to get some tile in there, okay? Kitchen, guys, we painted the cabinets gray. All right, we got some gray cabinets in there. If you guys have any questions about how to do a fix and flip, let me know. It's been a fun experience. So I got the house, guys, the vibe of the house. I doubt Max can even use this. Dude, you act like I didn't used to do manual labor, bro. Before I started making money, I was doing all this shit myself. All right, guys. Vibe of the house is like modern, industrial, a little bit of style. All right. So, guys, what are we thinking? I'm low-key. It's crazy as it sounds. I'm thinking this tile could look good in the kitchen. Everyone thinks I'm crazy. I think this could look good. I think that you guys tell me your thoughts here, okay? The cabinets are gray. I'm thinking maybe black floors like that. Oh my god, the pictures won't even load. Some people are telling me to go more on the gray, like chill, go a little bit more gray. I think you got to go black. I like this look. I like this look for the kitchen. That's an option. For the bathrooms, my thought. So guys, $525 a square foot. These are easy to sort of put them in place. I think probably gonna have to spend about $500 in the kitchen and then like an extra like $500 in the bathrooms. $1,000 in material. My guys will do it quickly. Be done with the floors. $1,500, $2,000 maybe. I think it's gonna help the flip substantially. I'm thinking in the bathrooms, guys, or maybe this one in the kitchen. Maybe I think this one in the kitchen. Maybe that's maybe a little busy. I'm leaning maybe this one in the kitchen, and then the bathrooms. I'm thinking a small little like little cornflower lattice. Maybe like a storm gray. I think that's the vibe. You guys, you think it's terrible? You guys like it? What are we thinking here? I think I'm gonna send it. I think I'm gonna send it, guys. Unless someone gives me a really good reason not to send it. As far as I think I'm gonna send it. I really want to do blue. I just don't think it's gonna fit the vibe of the house. I would actually really want to do blue. I don't think it's gonna fit the vibe. I think this is the vibe. Or this. Well, what's the difference? Pebble gray? Ooh, that's lighter. That's lighter. All right. I'm sorry, guys. All right, guys, here. I'm gonna hop into the Discord, and I want you guys to ask me questions because I'm obviously boring you guys. All right, here we go. I'm gonna hop into the tavern. Feel free to ask any questions you guys have. So go over to the tavern, guys, in the Discord. Go to thewholesalers.com. Ask me any wholesaling questions. Today's gonna be more of a Q&A to Gabe because the internet's terrible. I'm out hanging out with my dad. You guys think so? I think the flip should be solid. The numbers on the flip, guys. Acquired the property for 65. My intentions are still not to flip it. Like I'd still like to rent it out and refinance. I just want to have the option to sell it. But I think my goal is to most likely maybe refinance it. We'll see. It just depends on rates. If I can get my ROI back, but we're in it. We're in it like 65 plus I paid the wholesaler 5. So that was shout out to Peter in the Discord. Crazy deal. We got it done. So we're in at 70. I'm probably going to be in rehab about 50 on it. ARV like 220. That's a good flip. I think I really want to keep it as a rental. I think it'll be sick to keep it as a rental. Just build equity over time. So then what we're going to do, guys, is a BRRRR. You guys know what a BRRRR is? All right. You guys want to walk you through a BRRRR? Let me walk you through a BRRRR, guys. Where's a? Let me draw for you guys. Hold on. Here we go. This is a BRRRR. This is how you can do a house flip and be in a deal no money. So I bought this deal cash. I'm like in this deal 120K cash. I went cash on this. So guys, most of your buyers as wholesalers, when you're a wholesaler, I don't like this. When you're a wholesaler, guys, it's important to understand your buyer's exit strategy because we're wholesaling in the sense of an investor. So wholesalers, God, we need to make this thicker. Hold on. Let's up that to here. All right, so as wholesalers, right, we sell our deals to who? Buyers. But what do buyers do with these deals? Well, if it's land, they're building a house, right? But for houses, what are they doing? They're doing one of three things, guys. They're doing a fix and flip. They're doing a fix and flip. Okay. Whatever. Okay. They're either doing they're like a buy and hold type thing, right? A lot of times the guys who are buying these things cash, they're actually going to end up doing like a wrap of sorts, or they're just going to sell it on seller financing. That's a little bit higher level strategy. Let's not worry about that for now. We can come back to that. But most of your buyers guys are either doing fix and flips or they're doing BRRRRs. I'm telling you guys, most of the wholesale deals you're selling, a lot of people are doing BRRRRs. So we need to understand as wholesalers what a BRRRR is. Like you have to know this. If you're wholesaling and you don't understand what a friggin' BRRRR is, like I don't know how you're wholesaling. So what is a BRRRR? Let's take my house for example. We're going to be in it 70 plus rehab 120, okay? Now, if ARV on it, let's just call it 220. I could flip it and I could make 100K in gross profit. But then after I pay realtors and everything, let's say that my gross profit is closer to, I don't know, probably 80K. Well, that's not bad. I mean, that's a good day's work. It was a lot more than a day. It was a good long time's work. Great deal, right? That's a fix and flip. But what happens with a fix and flip? I have to pay a lot of taxes. And I also sold the house, guys. So now I have no way to build equity. My equity, guys, it just disappeared. What the hell? Disappeared. It's gone. I cashed out all the equity. I never have a chance to get more of it. And now I have to pay $80K in taxes. Well, not in taxes, but right, taxable income. Okay? A lot of people are doing fix and flips. Fix and flips is a great strategy. Another strategy, though, guys, is I could take the same house, and once it's worth $220K, I can go back to the bank and say, hey, bank, how much would you lend me on this house? So think of it almost like, I don't want to say a reverse mortgage because it's not a reverse mortgage. Sick shirt. Thanks, bro. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. Cody understands BRRRRs, right? Anyways. Guys, when you go and buy a house, so like when I bought my first house at 18, the bank said, hey, Max, put 20% down and we'll loan you the other 80%. So guys, when I was 18 years old, I bought a $300,000 house, right? We put 20% down and then the 80% came from the bank. Very standard. This is your standard mortgage, okay? We can talk about how I bought a house at 18 later if you guys want. Now that house is worth closer to 600K and it makes me about well, it makes me, I don't know, shoot, over 60K in rent a year. That's rent, but in, actually, no, not in rent. What am I saying? No, way more than that. Hold on. How much does this house make me? I'm not here to flex it. I'm just telling you why you need to buy real estate at some point in your guys' life. Makes me 5,060. Yeah. It prints money. I'm probably getting like $20,000 to $30,000 in cash flow a year, right? And that's why you guys got to buy real estate when you're 18, and now I'm 26, and I reap the rewards. And that's why a lot of times you don't want to flip houses, because you flip houses, you don't get this upside. But now we're doing the exact opposite thing. So we have a $220,000 house now, and we say, hey, bank, how much would you lend me? They'll lend you 75, 80%, call it 75. Okay? They'll say, hey, Max, we're going to give you 75% of this. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. So now we bought the house. We rehabbed it. Right, I fixed it up. I increased the value. I have to rent it out, though, guys. That's something people forget. I have to rent out this property because the bank wants to not lend on just like a house. They want to lend on an actual cash flow property, okay? So I'm going to go and rent out this property for a few months, whatever. And then the banks can be like, wow, Max, you have a great cash flowing property. I'd love to lend it to you, lend you money on it. Here's 75% of it. Okay, and what's 75% of 220? 220 times 0.75, 165,000. So like, hey Max, you know what? You did such a good job, bro. Here's $165,000. Okay, is that just free? No, it comes at a cost. It's probably gonna be about 7% interest for 30 years. You're probably going to use a DSCR lender. DSCR lender. Okay? Not your typical bank. You're going to use a DSCR lender. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So now I just got $165,000, but there's something cool about this $165,000, guys. It was a loan. This was a loan. And what is something cool about loans? Tell me, guys, in the chat. What is something cool about loans? Different than this one that we sold. Right, we sold this one. Now we have $80,000 in taxable income. What's different about this $165,000? You're probably like, well, Max, now you have to pay $165,000 in taxes. But as Cody says, no tax. Because loans are not taxed. So I just got $165,000 in tax-free money. And wait, I'm in this property $120,000. But I just got $165,000, which means I just netted $45,000. I just got paid $45,000, and guess what? I still own the freaking house. I got paid by the bank $45,000 to buy a house. Let's walk through. But is it too good to be true? Let's see. What is $165,000 at 7% for 30 years? Amortization calculator. That is $1,100. Okay. Sounds good, Max. It's $1,100. So you have to pay the bank $1,100 a month, Max. So it's a bad deal, huh? You have to pay the bank $1,100 every single month. And hey, dumbass Max, you also have to pay, I don't know, what are you going to have to also pay? Taxes? What a dumbass Max. Insurance? Right? And you're going to have to pay like maintenance and capital expenditures plus all this other stuff. So you're so stupid, Max. Well, let's add that up. Taxes, guys, probably going to be about $4,000 to $5,000 a year, I would imagine. So what's that? That's about $400. Let's call it $350. Okay, let's call that $350. Insurance is probably going to be $200 at least. So now we're at $550 plus other. I mean, we could be at $650. Easy. No, it's not going to be a lot of other, guys, because we just spent a ton of money fixing up this house. So there really shouldn't be much other. But let's be conservative. Now we're at $1,750 a month. Stupid Max, right? Well, what does a property rent for? And guys, there's 2 rules with BRRRRs. You guys ready for the 2 rules of BRRRRs? I just created these 2 rules out of my ass. They may already exist. They may not. I'm going to call these the 2 rules of BRRRRs. Okay? Now, we've only talked about the first 2 R's. We haven't talked about the other 2 R's yet. We'll talk about those. The 2 rules of BRRRRs, in my opinion, 2 rules of BRRRRs. Max, what's the best software to do text blasting? Snow, I recommend the cheapest solution for you would be to go to freexleads.com. And with XLeads, you get a ton of skip trace leads, but you get Go High Level CRM. That's a CRM that I use, and you can text blast on there for less than a penny a text, and you can get all of that for like $89 a month. So freaking, that's the cheapest, best solution. Go to freexleads.com. I will swear by them. I will die by them for text blasting. Like, that is your cheapest, best solution. But there are other options. Regrid is popular. Not Regrid. TextGrid. I had a name. Launch something. You guys help me out here. Help me out. Give me the other ones. But I swear by doing X leads, Go High Level. $89 a month. Like, literally, it's such a good value. If there's 7-day free trial. 7-day free trial. So do it. The wholesale deal I showed you guys earlier, text blasting. My boy, Launch Control, that's what the other one. I've never tried them. They're just very expensive. Never tried them, but they could be very good. You do need a registered LLC and an EIN, I believe, to text blast. Yeah. TextGrid, I heard great things about TextGrid, guys. And then Cade here in the Discord, guys, Cade the gangster, he just made over $10,000 yesterday text blasting. It works. Freexleads.com, text blast it. Like, guys, it's free. 7-day trial. Just do it. Thank you. Okay, back to what I was saying. 2 rules of BRRRR. We want to break even on the rental. At least break even on the rental. I don't care if I cash flow on this rental, guys, because guess what? I just got paid $45,000 to buy this house. I don't need a cash flow. I just need to break even as a rental. Okay? So, what is this rent for? I'd have to recheck rents, but I think we're close to break even. You know what, guys? Maybe I could be losing $50 a month. But whatever. I can afford to lose $50 a month. I just got paid 45 friggin' grand to buy the house. Okay? But it's pretty close. So we're about break even. So check. Sick. One other thing, guys. I want to break even on my entry fee. So the 2 rules of BRRRR are the 2 rules of breaking even. And if you can meet these, not only do you have a good BRRRR, you have a God tier BRRRR. God tier. Mine is like a deity. It's a very good BRRRR, and that's why I bought it, and that's why I'm doing it myself. But like, if you can find a BRRRR where you can get in and out with no money down, I'm getting paid in this deal. Most deals you don't get paid on, because I ended up doing some tricks to increase the value. I'm actually adding another bathroom and adding another bedroom. So that's why I'm making so much money on this deal. I'm adding another bedroom and bathroom because I went freaking beast mode. I just went beast mode. But usually if you can get in a BRRRR, in and out with no money down and break even on it as a rental, like, dude, God tier. Now these usually don't happen, but I want you to look at deals this way. If you guys get a deal that meets both of these, consider buying it. Or, you know what, don't consider buying it. Just send it to me. I'll buy it. Yeah, I'll pay you well. So, because guys, the last 2 things on a BRRRR is you want to refinance it, which we just talked about, and then you want to repeat this process. You want to keep doing it again and again and again. You could probably do like a few BRRRRs a year. Okay, so let's walk through a normal BRRRR though. So a lot of the properties you guys are going to sell, you're going to sell to clients who are going to BRRRR. Okay, let's take a house. Let's take a 500K ARV house. We sell it to an investor at, what do you think, 80% of ARV? So we sell it to an investor at 400K. Okay, and it has 60K in rehab. Okay, so they bought it at 340. Let's say we gave them some margin of error. They bought it at 330. Okay, you guys got it under contract at 320. Okay, so you guys made a 10K fee. Cool. Okay, so they bought it at 330. Okay, they put 60K into it, so they're in at 390. Okay, they're in at 390. That's their money down. That's their money down. Okay, but then it ends up being worth 500,000. Okay, they go and refinance it. Hey Cody, do you know if you can get an 80% refi on a BRRRR, or is it only 75? Cody, you there? Does anyone know the answer to that? Is it 80% or is it 70% on the 75% only? I should know the answer to that. Guys, I don't always know the answer to things. Help me out here in the chat, guys. For those of you that understand BRRRR really well. Can we do 80 or did they drop it more to 75? 80% only on primary res? Is that even with DSCR? Why do I feel like some people are getting 80s? Why do I feel like I know some people getting 80s? Okay, well, I'll take Cody's word for it. Let's say we're only getting 75% out. I feel like some people are doing 80 though. Anyways, that means, guys, 500K, you can pull out 380. Well, damn, bro, that's still not bad. You pulled out 380, we're in at 390. Hey, guys, because the thing is, you're not selling this house, so you don't have agent fees. You only have closing costs on the buy side. Like, you don't have buyer consent. You don't have any of that, guys. You don't have to worry about that. So, like, dude, you ended up buying a house for 10K. That's not a bad BRRRR. Is it the best BRRRR ever? No, but it's not a bad BRRRR. And then if you go and rent it, you try to break even. If you don't break even, that's still not that it's a bad deal. Some say they are. I don't know if it's legal. Okay. All right. Well, let's not encourage that behavior. So anyways, guys, that's your BRRRR lesson. A lot of people are BRRRRing your deals. Please understand how a BRRRR works when you're selling a deal, because I want you to run your numbers for your clients. So when you're going and acquiring a property, run it as a BRRRR and say, like, damn, this is a good BRRRR. And then you go and pitch it to your investors, or you pitch it to your dispo partner and say, hey, dickhead, this is why you need this deal, because you are going to buy this house for no money if you BRRRR, and you'll break even as a rental. That's a dream property. And then you can get crazy. You can burn to a freaking wrap. That's next level though. That's chill, bro. All right. Q&A time, guys. Q&A in the Discord. Q&A. We've been rocking for an hour. Q&A in the Discord. My internet's shit. I can't do a lot. So Q&A in the Discord. Feel free to hop in here, guys. Tavern. What's
Hey
up?
Max,
Yo.
you want to talk about that dispo process?
What do you mean?
You want the update? 'Cause it's spicy. It's spicy.
Give it to me. Let's go.
Okay, so the buyer works for, or it's not a buyer, he's not the end buyer. He works for 30 institutions,
No.
basically hedge funds.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
he has a lot of people. He basically he's not a JV person. He's not someone you're going to assign it to him. It's going straight to the buyer.
Okay.
So allegedly,
Okay.
but uh, they send out like 500 offers a month. Every single property you give, they'll offer on no
That's
matter
pretty
what.
cool.
They have a strict buy box, but um, you want to take a guess at how many cities they buy in? This is nationwide.
30.
You think they buy in 30 cities?
Yeah, I don't know. I pulled that out of my ass. Is that dumb?
They buy in 1,462 cities.
Oh, well, shit. I was way off. Well, cities is like what? Is DFW a city? Is that, or, no, or you meant like DFW is 100 cities?
No, like
I guess I was
DFW
thinking
100 cities.
metroplexes.
I'm looking at their website right now.
I guess I was thinking metroplexes.
In Texas, they buy in 77 counties or 526 cities.
Okay, because I was thinking metro. Okay, my bad. I was thinking like Austin. It's one city. My bad. Sure. I don't know how many fucking cities
Yeah,
there are, bro. I don't know anything about it. I buy in 562
No,
cities. I mean, the hell.
Yeah, it's Alabama, Arizona, Colorado, District of Columbia, Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Mississippi, Missouri, Nevada, North Carolina, Ohio, Oklahoma,
They buy
South
everywhere. They buy everywhere.
Carolina,
Yeah, sure.
Tennessee, and Texas.
Give me a number. I'm open. I don't say no. Give me a.
Yes. So they said that since it's an institution, they're pretty close on price, so they shouldn't have an issue going up to 165. But again, it's all about the underwriting
Well,
process.
they have to hurry
The
the fuck up.
hedge funds themselves, yeah, the hedge funds themselves don't do the underwriting stuff. They just make offers because these people do it for them. Normally it takes 7 to 28 days to close.
No, they can go.
They want to do like a 1 day, 2 day option so they can do an
No.
inspection. So it'll take like a 1 to 2 days, but
I don't have 1 to 2 days.
and then once they do that, then they assign it,
It sounds.
and then there's no due diligence after that. They're pretty much stuck with the 5K EMD.
All right, I can keep them in the future. It's not going to work on this one. Option expires tomorrow at 5.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Tomorrow at 5. That's why I have some buyers interested. I was just trying to see if I can get a higher price. Okay, save them for the future. It's interesting. That's a good contact for you to have, dude. That's a good contact. We can. You know what? I'm okay. I'm always down to try people. I'll try them on the next deal. We should hopefully the wholesaler should get a deal today, and we can send it to them.
Just found out that our option is over
Tomorrow at 5. I could extend it if I want to. So if they want to hurry the hell up and get me a 5K non-refundable by tomorrow at 5 p.m., they can hurry up and do it. I'm not going to sign any contracts with them. All right.
If they can.
All right, Max, call my leads for me. Well, send me the numbers. I'll call them. Send me them, Sebio. Anyone else have any questions, bro? In the meantime, guys, it's a chill live stream today.
What are you having difficulty with right now?
What am I having difficulty with?
Yeah, you said that it was down. What was down?
My internet sucks.
Oh, well then I just had a quick question. What do you think is like a good way to maintain a reliable buyer list?
What do you mean by that's a good, interesting question. What do you mean by maintain a reliable buyers list? Like you've already have good buyers?
Like the end buyer. Like a good the people who end up buying your contract.
Yeah. Are you saying how do you get those good buyers, or how do you maintain them?
Yeah, how do you How do you maintain them?
Maintain them or get them?
Yeah, and how do you get them? I
Okay,
guess.
okay. Because maintaining them is not hard. Maintaining them is just like being everyone's friend. I mean, it's just a people's business at the end of the day. So I have a book of buyers. What's up, bro? How's it going? Just checking in. You know, how's the wife? How's the kids? Right? Just being people's friends. People want to do business with people they like. It's really that simple. But as far as getting them, that's the hard part. So how do you get them? Would be reverse searching buyers. So frankly, you just got to put in the work. I mean, yes, you can go to like networking events. Yes, you can network with people on Facebook and stuff. But really, you just find people who have bought houses, cash deals in your area. You call them, you tell them you have deals, and then you slowly just keep sending them deals and you just build a relationship. It's not rocket science. You just got to reverse skip trace buyers. Just like how you guys are wholesaling, you guys are skip tracing owners and calling them. Dispo people just reverse skip trace buyers, call them and build a relationship. And then it's all about just getting their buy box, really figuring out their buy box, vetting them, because most buyers are trash. But you're going to have, how Dispo works is you'll probably have 2,000 buyers and you sell 80% of your deals to five of them. Like I have one buyer, two buyers, three buyers that buy most of my deals. The other ones, hit or miss, right? So blasting out to your buyers, sure, but you usually hit up your few good buyers first, and they're just your best friends, right? So it's all about finding that needle in the haystack, that few good buyer, and you just got to put the reps in, man. And then once you find a good buyer, don't burn them. Don't burn them. What is Dispo? Dispo is dispositions. It's selling your wholesale deals. So people like you find deals, and then someone like me sells them. And that's why we go to maxdispo.com. If you guys have a wholesale deal, you know where to go. Maxdispo.com. Yeah, for sure, man. It's a great question.
And how are you finding like I just wanted to know like, and there's a lot of ways you can find different sellers, like driving for dollars and direct mail and all that. What do you think is like the most effective way to find
They all
motivated?
work. They all work. So text blasting, cold calling, driving for dollars, door knocking, PPL, PPC, direct to agent, everyone works. It's just up to you to pick one and rock it. Personal favorites of mine are text blasting, PPL, and direct to agent. But those are just my personal favorites. They all work. People are doing 7, 8, 9 figures. And 9 figures, I don't know about 9 figures, but people are doing 7, 8 figures any strategy you do. Actually, I don't know a lot of 8-figure door knockers because we scale out of that. But I forgot mailers. Mailers is another one. So yeah, they all work, man. Choose one. Just choose one.
Okay. Did you start off with one specific one?
Calling.
You felt like
calling.
Because I mean, I was just doing more of the driving for dollars and skip tracing.
That works. Just
calling,
I recommend
cold
you call.
calling.
You're only going to get good at wholesaling by picking up the bank phone and actually having dials and conversations with people.
And I've heard this. I don't know. Last question. If you kind of, I've heard that you kind of waste your time if you kind of do an analysis before you talk to the seller. Is that true?
Yeah, 100%. Don't do it.
Okay.
Call the seller. Your point is to pick up the phone, get as many contacts as possible because it's a numbers game. And then once you make a contact, you want to say, are you interested in selling? If they are interested in selling, before you start talking about the property, before you start talking about anything, you want to figure out their motivation. You dig deep. Again, people's business, people are selling because there's a reason they want to sell. You don't care about the property. You don't care about anything. You care about the person and why do they want to sell. Figure out the motivation. And then you want to start thinking how you can be a solution to that motivation. I want to move. You start thinking in the back of your mind, okay, can I help this person with their move? Can I provide some sort of term, some sort of offer that helps them with their move, right? You help them based off of their situation. So call as many people as, don't freaking comp a property before you call a seller. That will kill me. You get hundreds of dials a day. You don't do hundreds of comps a day. Does that help you out?
Very good. Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Go pick up the phone. Go make your dials. Is it a glorious business, guys?
Yo, Max.
No, but we make money. What's up?
I was gonna ask. So I've been building my agent army with pocket listings,
Love it.
and I was gonna ask. A couple of them have asked me like to sign like brokerage
Hell
agreements.
no.
Hell no. I had a feeling it sounded too good to be true.
Well, no, I mean, what? So okay, let's think that through. Let's think that through. You're
Uh,
working with agents, and they want to represent you as the buyer. Why do you need why do you need them to represent you as the buyer? You just tell them I don't want to be represented by an agent. I They want money, right? That's what they want. Okay, so let's solve this solution without having them be represent you. Because one, tell them that I work with a lot of agents, right? How many agents are you working with? You have a freaking
mhm.
army. You explain that to them. I work with a lot of agents. I do a lot of deals, and I can't have one represent me for all of them because then it's not fair to the other agents, right? Think about it. So you
Well,
want money.
they've had me sign like I asked specifically for non-exclusive ones if they were gonna do that.
That's an option. That's an option. Um, but who's paying? You're paying the buyer, the agent. You're paying the agent or the seller.
Yeah, I assume 3%.
The seller. Or
No,
the, I don't.
I, I
I don't want to ever cook myself to 3% for an agent. So I just tell them, uh, you know, on wait, and then wait. They want you to be. I just don't understand the point. You can say, hey, if you bring me, they're going to make money on the sell side, right? Because they're bringing you a pocket list and they're going to make money on the sell side. You can just say, hey, I'll throw you an extra few $1,000s for each deal. I get. I don't like
I'm
signing
not sure if
agreements.
they're gonna make money on the sales side. I think like they wanted to help me find properties and they would yeah, basically just find properties for me. I don't think they'll make money on the sales side.
Okay, well, if they want to help you find properties for you and they want to put the work in, I mean, that's fine as long as the numbers pencil. I think that's okay then. Interesting. I think that's fine
Okay.
then. It's just 3%'s a lot, man. Like if you're buying a 300K house, that's 9 grand. So now your assignment fee needs to be like 15, 20, right? So
Right.
they're gonna eat up a lot of your assignment fee. But if you want to try that, it's okay to try it. Yeah, make sure it's worth a shot. You learn by doing. But yo, I'm back. I think my internet's going out. I'm surprised it lasted this long. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me.
You know, I wasn't sure if it was on
All
your
right.
side.
No, this internet's awful. I apologize, guys. Yeah, cool. No, hey, yeah, feel free. Just make sure it's non-exclusive, man. I worry about that. I don't trust these agents. I just tell them, hey, man, if you guys bring me a deal, I'll pay you an agent referral commission. They're usually good with that. But cool, man. What other questions you guys got?
Thank you.
Yeah. No other questions, guys? If not, we can just end this live stream short and we can run it back when I have better internet.
Just a quick question. What's
Sure.
like one thing you wish you knew when you started out wholesaling, or what's a misconception people have of wholesaling, like a new person?
So many things, man. That's a good one. I wish I knew to offer cash and then have creative as my backup. I think going into wholesale deals with creative first really messed me up. So, and then also, I've always been good at talking to sellers. I think that just comes from my experience in sales and just YouTube and stuff. So that has never been so tough for me. Um, Having someone like me tell you the right softwares to use, that's why I make so many videos on it. I feel like it's a pain in the ass because everyone's just like plugging their own softwares and trying to make money and stuff. But actually having the right tools is nice. But really, man, it's title. It's title. I didn't know how brutal title was, dude. You think you sell a deal and then it goes to title, and a lot of them it's a whole different game. So once you start wholesaling, you'll learn that Once you find a deal and once you assign a deal, that's just half the battle. Getting it through title is the hard part. Also, reverse wholesaling, having someone on the dispo side that I can trust. So like, hopefully I'm that for you guys. That's made me so much money. So that's why in the wholesalers, guys, you just send me all your leads, we comp them. So many things, dude. I learn new things every day, David. Literally new things every day. But that's why I love this business.
Hey, so like you mentioned the systems. Is there like a CRM or any like a particular system you like using? You wish you used earlier, something like that?
CRM would have been nice. I like Go High Level. I wish I would have gotten better on Go High Level from earlier on. So that's why I scream for X leads. Like, go get X leads, go get the Go High Level built out, set up your Go High Level. You guys are gonna be off to the races. It's pretty much impossible not to make money after a few months if you guys have the systems and the work ethic.
Go high level is a CRM in X leads, or what is that?
It's a CRM and X leads provides it super cheap. That's why I like doing it. But you can just go high level on yourself. But any CRM would work. It's just that the fact is, like, again, it's actually probably a little mute. It works if you're really doing your calls and you're really doing your texts. But if you're just starting out, you don't need a CRM. You don't need anything. You just need to pick up your cell phone and call. Like if you're less than 6 months in, I don't even know if you need a CRM. Like, or 3, you need that later. I'm talking more middle stage. At first, dude, just pick up your phone.
I see. Okay. And what did you learn about title? I sorry, just like, is it because there's like a lot of liens on property, or people say that they're not the owner and they are, or something that?
New things every day, man. What was your question, Sebia?
Oh no, I was just gonna ask the same thing about title company. Like, how has the title company made the process harder for you when they're supposed to, help you out?
No, they make the process easier. It's just that I would say it's rare to find a property that doesn't have title issues. I would say 80% of my wholesale deals have title issues. And a lot of them
so they're not like perfect, huh?
No, and some of them, dude, I've been trying to close for a year now. Like, they just don't close.
On a deal?
On a deal. A year. On one deal. Because maybe...
Damn, bro, you chose the wrong title company.
No, bro, I'm telling you, I have goated title companies, but find a deal where the seller died and he had 3 baby mamas, and each baby mama had 6 kids, and then those 6 kids had kids, and then the husbands died, and then you got to track down all these people and have them all sign at the signing table, but they all hate each other. Like, that shit takes a long time.
I see. It's not like...
Oh, I've heard that.
Right? Well, I've had multiple...
Right, yeah, I see.
Or just straight up fraud. Like, anything happens, right? So, yeah, and I'm not saying all your deals are going to be that way, but, like, so a big realization for me was, don't expect to close a deal just because you found a buyer and my closing's coming up. Like, wait for that money to hit your pocket, then celebrate.
Also, Max, I have one question.
Yeah.
Max, so right now I got a list of cash buyers, but they're LLCs. I'm having trouble skip tracing LLCs. I know someone in the chat actually sent me the website, My Corporations, to skip trace it, but I'm having trouble finding the owner. Yeah, that's what I did, but I didn't get much information from that. I found like the agent's name, but I can't find the individual that owns the LLC.
Welcome to the world of Dispo. This is why I tell you guys to stick with one. Don't try to do both. Yeah, you get the registered agent. If you look at my LLCs, you're not going to find me. There's a reason for that.
Right, and then I asked the agent for the owner of the LLC. Is that how it works?
They'll probably tell you to piss off. My attorney will never get you my name. But there's softwares that you can use to figure that out. You can also try to use different tools. Deal Machine's pretty good with it. You obviously got like Investor Lift. It's tough. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You usually want to stick to one or the other. So if you want to just focus on the dispo side and building your buyers list, like, that's great. But get really good at that.
But I'm new. But I'm like, me. I'm relatively new to this space, so like I'm just trying to figure things out.
Yeah, it's good that you're learning and you're trying things, but I would probably stick to just finding deals and not trying to find buyers. because it's a whole different game. you're
Okay.
you're gonna learn that
And
the
then
hard way.
let someone else find the buyers for me.
Let someone else who has a book of business do it. But yeah, finding the name finding the phone number of LLC owners is tough. I really like Skip Matrix though. Skip Matrix is pretty clutch.
Okay.
Skip Matrix is probably
So you
worth it.
recommend me just to
Yes.
yeah. So Max, you just recommend me just to get it under contract and then let someone else find the buyer for me.
I mean, you could also
Right.
say I'm biased, right? Because I literally have a dispositions company, Max Dispo. But
Right.
what I recommend to you would be get it under contract, and then you can make an educated decision at that point. Do I want to try to find the buyer,
Right.
or do I want to let someone else do it? I think you're going to learn that letting someone else do it will make you a lot more money in the future, because then the time that you spent trying to sell your wholesale deal just to save 5K, you pretty much could have done 2, 3, 4, 5 more deals. And you'll learn that if someone like me can probably sell a deal for 10, 15, 20K higher than you could sell it for, just because we have buyers bidding against each other. So it ends up being a wash, but I would love I want you guys to try to sell your own deals. Like, do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would
Hey
recommend
Max,
getting deals. What's up, dude?
do you use like agents for disposition?
Yeah.
Like they refer you to
You're
sellers?
talking agents. Ooh, I like that. Okay, so someone here,
Yeah.
I think it was you. You told me that you were using an army of agents. You can use the army of agents on the dispo
No, that
system.
wasn't me. Someone else.
Yeah, it was. I have streamer mode on. It was my man here whose name starts with a D. Actually, let me see your name. Hold on. Turn streamer mode off.
Wait, my name?
Duke. It was Duke. So Duke, you can use your agents for dispo too. So what you can do is you can tell your agents, hey, if you find so let's say you get a property under contract for 160, you're trying to sell it for 170. You tell your agents, hey, I want to sell this for 170. I don't care how much you make. Go find me a buyer above 170 and you'll make any profit above it. Now your agents are going to go try to find you a buyer for 175, 180. You just hired a dispo company. That's literally what a dispo company is.
So
you can use your agents.
3%
No, fuck the 3%.
commission for the seller.
You can also give them a 3%. I like to give them a price, but you can also do the 3%. You can say like, hey, if you find me a buyer, 3%. But I usually like to give them a price. So like, hey, I just want 170.
Okay, so they're like now representing a buyer, and that's why I was like giving them the commission.
Yeah, I usually like to say make the difference, but you can do it. You can do it with the commission too. I mean, it's the same thing. But then they're gonna want to list it on MLS, and it's like, let me list it. It's like, fuck no, dude. So that's why I usually just tell them. That's what a dispo company is essentially.
Right.
Yeah. Once they hear 3%, they automatically think, oh, let me list it. I don't want you to list it. I don't want to sign any buyer representation agreements. I have this deal. Go bring me a buyer, just like a wholesaler. Bring me a buyer, and I'll pay you the difference.
I know.
All right. What final questions y'all have, guys? I'm going to go hang out with my dad. Any other questions? Y'all good? You're going to go make money? You guys got to bring me some deals.
That's it for me, man. You enjoy hanging out with your family.
Thank you, dude. We got a lot of deals.
What do you feel like we can help you out with? I guess even though I just started. Like, what do you need help
Bring me
with?
more deals. I want to sell a deal every freaking day for you guys. I want to make you guys rich because it makes us all money. It's fun. So yeah, bring deals, dude. Bring quality deals.
Okay.
Hey, Max.
Yo.
Hey, Max, real quick.
Yo.
Hey, that buyer that I was talking about.
Yeah.
I've never heard it phrased this way, but I know it's happens. But they want, once they sign the assignment contract, they want an unredacted version of an A to B contract, which is obviously the POC.
Yeah.
Or contract.
Yeah, that's fine. I can give them unredacted.
I know some people redact it, but I don't know about redacting it or unredacting it.
Well, no. They're saying that they just don't want it to be redacted.
No, I know. Yeah,
just
so
don't want it
at that
redacted.
point you're fine with them knowing how much money you're picking and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, it's fine. Some companies Some companies, they don't allow a property under contract unless they have the original contracted price, and there's reasons for, we can get into that. If you guys get a property under contract and you want to send it to Max Dispo, you guys can redact it. I don't give a fuck how much you guys make. Or we can JV. Two types of ways to wholesale, guys. So for those of you that are here, let's say you guys got a property under contract. Let's say you locked it up for 150, right? Most of you are probably familiar with JV, where you usually do a 50-50 split, right? Because that's what they do in creative. But in cash world, a lot of people are doing a fee on top model. It took me a long time to learn this. All right. So where the wholesaler, maybe they get it at 150, and then you guys come to me, and we can do either strategy. I'm chill with both, guys. You can come to me and be like, hey, Max, what would you pay for this? I may say, hey, bro, I'd pay 160 for this. Now, with some companies, they give you 160, they go sell that shit for $220. And you only made 10K, they made 60. Now, with me, a little different. You can trust me, right? I hope you guys can, at least, because I'm going to make a YouTube video about it. It's going to look pretty shitty on my YouTube video if I say I made 60 and this guy made 10, right? It look pretty dumb, right? I usually tell you what I think I'm going to sell it for. I think I'm going to try to sell this man for 170. But what if I end up selling it for 180? Well, you lost out. That's a risk you take. What if I end up selling for 165? Well, I lost out, right? It's a risk. You guys, we can do it that way. That's a fee on top model. And again, I don't even care what you get it at. This can be redacted. This can be hidden. I don't care. You guys can get a deal at 100K. Bring it to me like, hey, Max, how much would you pay? I'd be like, I'd pay 150. I don't even ask how much you got it for. We can do it that way. Some of you prefer to do business that way. That's fine. Or some of you just want a JV. Max, bro, let's just do a 50-50 JV, bro. Cool. That's what TJ and me just did, bro, on this land deal. I actually think TJ's going to end up making more than me. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. I think TJ's going to actually do really well on that one. But we can just do 50-50. So now you get a deal at 160 or 150, let's say. I sell it for 200. We both made 25K. We can do business either way, guys. I don't care. You guys tell me which way. I will say sometimes I have to go one direction, and I'll explain why, just depending on how I'm selling it. But usually I try to, guys, my goal is to usually make these deals as equal as possible. Really, and I do try to make you guys some money. Dispo, yeah, maxdispo.com. I should probably be advertising it more. Where does maxdispo.com display?
Yeah,
all 50 states.
If you go to maxdispo.com, I'll work on a list of the 2,000 cities I have buyers for.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Private buyers.
Plug that in. We'll plug it into right here on top. Guys, so you want to go to maxdispo.com? Yeah. You got a deal in Missouri. I don't actually know where Missouri is. Fuck. Where's the fuck is Missouri, dude? Fuck it. Let's say you don't know where Missouri is, because I don't know where Missouri is. You go to cash or creative, single family or land. You go to Missouri. That's Minnesota. You go to Missouri. Where the fuck is Missouri? Dude, is Missouri even a state? It's in the South.
Missouri is. Did you spell it right?
No, I'm not spelling it.
I'm not looking at your screen, so I don't.
Bro, where's Missouri, guys? Come on. Don't cook me here. Missouri. Oh, is it up here?
Is Missouri towards the top? No, that's Michigan.
Bro, where's Missouri? Oh, right there. How did I miss that? Anyways, there's Missouri. Okay. All right. Oh, Mississippi. It's Mississippi. Anyways, let's say it's Missouri. You can either go here, submit, or you can click on the map, right? And then, depending on if it's cash or creative, you just send me your cash Missouri contract, send it to me. I get it sold. Done. Money, guys. All right. Mississippi. I don't okay, whatever. Yeah. I don't know where Missouri. Guys, okay. If you live in Missouri, you don't live anywhere. It's not a real state. Whatever. DFW, send me your DFW deals. Done. MaxDispo.com. Dispo you can trust. So I'm still working on my slogan. Should be like Dispo done right. I don't know. I'm working on it.
What about Dispo done by Ty?
Dispo done by Ty? If Ty will ever Dispo one of my deals, it could be Dispo done by Ty.
Oh, we're 5K away from being dispoed.
Bro,
he's going to.
It's more
I
like
asked him to
Dispo my time wasted by Ty. That's a pretty good slogan. We can try that.
That's so
liability by Ty. You guys see how I treat my
liability by Ty.
I treat my.
I'm
treat
5K
so
away
shitty.
from Ty.
Bro, who was that person we put on blast yesterday who submitted that ticket?
I know the name, but I won't out them.
Let's just say, guys, someone submitted a ticket and was a piece of shit. So we had to ban them from submitting tickets. You are not allowed to treat the team bad.
Only Max.
Only I can treat my team bad. Perks of being the captain. All right. Bilal's back. That means Bilal wants to ask a question. What's your question, Bilal?
No, I'm just here to spectate.
Oh, all right. Spectators.
Yeah.
All right, let me look at some news. What'd you
I'm
say,
here
bro?
to learn.
You're here to learn. The man's here to learn.
Yeah.
Bilal, I want to get you a deal, bro. You're out cooking. I need to get you a deal. You're working hard. Ty, any leads I need to look at? Any promising ones?
You told me to remind you of two.
Which were
I
those
reminded
two?
you of two last night.
All right, let me see. Was it nationwide leads?
It was
There
my
you go.
deal.
Oh, should I pull your deal
It's
up
my
or
deal,
not?
and then it was someone with HTW.
Do you want me to pull your deal up or not?
I don't care. It's an 8. It's an 8 unit, but
All right, guys.
it looks like a good
All
price.
right, guys. We got a property in Beaumont that my liability here wants me to wholesale. Beaumont is down near Houston, and this is a what the fuck is this, dude? Is this a church?
I put the backstory.
All right, let's see what this shit is.
It was built as an 8-unit apartment, and then the guy bought it or something like that, and then turned it into like some weird bullshit.
I'm actually interested.
And then the whole place got torched.
I'm actually interested. What's his owner financing terms? Are they like 10% interest? I don't want that.
I didn't get the owner financing stuff. I was kind of waiting for like price because I don't know how to price it.
I don't know how to fucking price it. Go to LoopNet. I actually recommend you go to LoopNet on this. LoopNet, guys, if you ever want to comp commercial, you go to LoopNet. This is where you do commercial. Do I recommend you guys do commercial? No. Ty's wasting my time here, but I'm intrigued.
It's the PPL lead.
The PP. Okay, get a refund on it. Fuck. You guys want to try to comp this? What are rents? What are rents in the area? Do you know? I don't even know what the inside look. What the fuck?
Yeah, every time I talked about condition, he really just referred me to a lockbox and said, "Go look yourself."
Far for my... All right. Anyone Beaumont? We got Beaumont boots on the ground. Beaumont boots on the ground going once. I need Beaumont boots on the ground. Someone has to know someone who lives in Beaumont. I am very far from Beaumont. I need boots on the ground. I will pay you $1,000 if I close this deal. Go take pictures for me. All right, no.
Where's Juan? Juan's in freaking Houston.
Bro, no one lives in
Beaumont,
bro. Beaumont's... All right, anyways. Beaumont...
But
all right, so this dude, try to comp this shit. So here's a weird random building in Beaumont, built in 1922. 1380 square foot, $13.80 per square foot. It's just office space. So that gives you an idea. $14 a square foot for office space. How many square foot is this piece of shit? It's 5,500.
It's over 5,000.
Now this looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's some houses. I still think multifamily. Can you actually make this into multi? Like, you make this into an 8 unit?
It's literally built as a multi.
It's built so it's better than an office.
Yeah, it's literally an 8 unit. But then
I like it.
Yeah, it's built as a 1-story multifamily. There's 1 ones and 2 ones. For what I saw in
you got a deal, Hyro. Here, I'm fucking retarded. You got a deal, bro. If you got a deal, guys, you send it to maxdispo.com. If you have a lead, you send it to the wholesalers and you submit a ticket. The deals go to maxdispo.com if you have a signed contract, direct to seller, or assignment agreement. Send your deals to maxdispo.com. Dude, I like this. Let's look at rents. What are rents in the area?
Yeah. I want to say they're like in the 1,000
Okay,
range.
so 14 times like 5,500. Let's say if it was an office, which I don't think this goes for an office play. I'm just saying you're looking at about... No, it seems way too high. Something's not right here. Anyways, let's comp this for rents. Okay, let's throw this into... I actually like this stupid thing, dude. I need boots on the ground in Beaumont. It's signed. Bro, send it to me, Gyro. is for you to buy. All right, let's buy it, bro. Bro, please tell me. Is it high? It's it's Hyro. It's Hyro. It's Hyro. I'm going with Hyro. Hyro's a sick name, bro. It sounds like Link. Hyrule Castle. Who's getting the Switch 2? Who's getting the Switch 2? Yeah, I'm getting a Switch 2. I'm gonna play some Donkey Kong Bonanzas. All right. What the fuck was that? All right. I'm gonna I don't know what that was, but I did not like that. Someone's getting sensual on this multifamily deal. All right, guys. So if you think rents are about $1,000 a unit, my internet sucks. You think so?
That's like a
All
ballpark.
right, let's say
It
800,
could be
and
plus,
it's an
it could be
eightplex.
minus.
Are they one bedroom, one baths?
Well, I sent you a link of apartments.com, which is the best information I got on a multifamily that it was, since it was built in 2014 and sold. It's comprised of 2 1s and 1 1s. How many of those? I have no idea. And this guy says there's 5 office spaces, and then there's room for fucking quinceañeras and office spaces and church space, and there's a massive lot to the side of it.
Okay, I assume it needs a lot.
And there's a 5-car garage in the back.
800 times 8. I mean, you're at 6,400 in rent. So that would times 12. Guys, this is how we're gonna do a cap rate. So what's 6,400 times 12? That's 64,000, 75. Let's call it 75K. So 75K divided by the purchase price of, what do you want? 150?
Yeah, that's what he wants. I didn't really negotiate because I want to know what I have before I negotiate. Obviously,
okay, I'm interested. All right, let's get boots on the ground there. Yeah, Hyro, send it to me. What deal you got, bro? Tell me here in the chat, bro. I'll sell it for you right now, or maybe I'll buy it. What kind of deal you got, Hyro? Send me the info right now. Let's do it. I need to freaking talk. Hey, remind me.
Hey, you want me to pay?
What?
You want me to pay $200 to get someone to walk it?
Why $200? Fuck no, we got a community. Someone lives out in Beaumont.
Well, I don't think anyone in the community is in freaking Beaumont.
Someone in this community is in Beaumont. I'm not paying $200 to have someone go walk it. I'll pay $1,000 at close, but I'm not paying you $200. We need Beaumont.
No, I can pay $200 with that boots on the ground company.
I want my community involved. Who lives in Beaumont? I need Beaumont boots. Subject 2? Alright, send them my way.
Where's that everyone? Can I do it at everyone?
I don't think you
yes,
have
I
permission,
can.
though. I think I'm the only one with permission.
It says I do.
Everyone, it says everyone, but I don't think it works. Because I don't want you guys to add.
It's orange for me.
Oh, shit. I don't want you guys to add everyone.
Did that ping for everyone, or did it just ping with
I don't think... well, let me check. I don't want you to be able to add everyone. I'm the only one who can add everyone.
I don't want to, but
I definitely just got that.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Oh, yeah, it did. Hey!
We're fixing the settings after this time. I don't want you to be able to add everyone. I don't want anyone to be able to add everyone. That's a dangerous thing to...
Well, the gunners add everyone all the time.
Fuck.
Yeah, gunners add everyone all the time.
That's not good. All right. ARV 230, as is 190, subject at 1... What the fuck? That sounds like a good deal. As is 190, subject at 112 and 10K to... Dude, it seems like a good fucking deal. I mean, what's the rate? And what are the... I mean, fuck, dude. Gyro's out here freaking cooking, bro. You're submitting now? What's the rate, dude? If the rate's under 5%, you have a good sub too. I'm surprised. That's a damn Gyro's. Do I need to freaking ask for more deals from you? I'm from TU. Oh shit! What's up, bro? We got a fellow RJ. No wonder you know your numbers, man. You learn from the best, and now you're here selling to the second best. Dude, let's go, bro. Dude, that seems like a good sub too. Unless your numbers are wrong, but I don't think so. If the rate's under 5, dude, I think you got a good deal there. Even.
No, it's on the floor.
Interesting. All right, mute that person. All right. I'm located in Houston, right outside of Beaumont, bro. I cannot believe you're adding everyone. No more adding everyone. All right, I'm gonna look at some other deals here in the meantime, guys. You tagged me on this one. Oh my God, there's a lot. There's a lot here. What do I need to look at? On market, motivation unknown. What do I need to do here, Ty?
I don't even what ticket name.
Stevens Ridge, Dallas. I'll quickly comp it. They want 375K.
What's the ticket name?
No option. Oh, we know this one.
I found it.
Isn't that the one that Olivia was working, or not?
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, no, the price is too.
But then it's
I would take a shot 375.
They have a
gyro. Send me that shit. Hyro. Fuck. I can't fucking say that. Fucking gyro is what you eat, bro. I'm so sorry. You're an asshole. Hyro. Let's go. Sorry, TJ.
You want her to take a shot at 375?
375? No, I'm not interested because I don't want. I need an option on that. I think ARV on this. I think rehab's 100K, so I don't think the numbers pencil. I think we would sell it around 375.
Yeah.
But I want an option. All right, guys.
No, that's what I told her because that doesn't make sense.
Any other deals I should look at? Dude, Hyro, I'm gonna buy your sub 2 deal right now. Tell me when you submit. No one here in the chat's allowed to take it. Guys, I will ban you from this group. I will make you walk the plank. You'll be fed to the fish. All right. Dude, do we have any deals I gotta look at? We good? Whitney?
If you got people in Beaumont, just text them that address. I'll let you do that.
No, hey, stop congratulating Hyro. No. Tell them it's a bad deal. Tell them it's a bad deal, guys. Tell them it's a bad deal. Tell them it's a bad deal. I'm the only buyer. ARV 200, repair 75, price 65. Bro, look at that roof. I don't think I've ever seen a roof that bad in my life. How many times have they patched that roof? Holy shit. What a piece of shit.
What the fuck?
Dude, they really patched the shit out of that. Oh my God. At least they were going with green, bro. Green's pretty modern right now. So Peter said rehab 65, 75. I mean, honestly, bro, you know hey, what's your rule of thumb? What's your rule of thumb? If rehab is more than the house price, you tear that shit down.
Hell yeah, brother. The only thing that makes logical sense.
I think you tear this piece of shit down. It's in Whitney. Yeah, I think that's a pass, bro. I think someone may pay 40 for that, for the land value. All right, guys.
It don't make sense.
No great deals today. I'll submit later. Yeah, dude, the form is long, bro. Don't do the whole form. Just DM me the stuff on Facebook right now. I made that form so fucking long, dude. Bro, I thought that form through. So like here, guys, if you have a create, I spent so much, dude. This website took me a month to develop. If you have a creative deal in Texas, you go to Creative Texas, bam, submit all the info. If you don't have it under contract, guess what? I don't take it. Go submit the lead in the Discord. Like this, bro. I'm so proud of this website. This is a nice website. Took me forever to. I was gonna say code it. I didn't code shit. Hire a coder.
Submit your deals to maxdispo.com. I have 1,462 buyers I just got today.
How does this
and
either Kathina. I want to. It's gonna maybe depend on the deal or depend on your preference. Either. I'm happy to do either for you guys.
You know what we should do, Max? We should make like some type of 3-minute video about like how to filter good prospect leads that a buyer would be highly likely to buy. Because it's like, oh, I have a 1-1. No one's gonna want a 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, buyers want 3. You know, they want square footage of 1,000 plus.
Yeah, that would make sense. I got a lot of videos to make, bro. My video list
Maybe
is so
that's
long.
the next 3-minute
Bro,
video.
my video. Do you guys like the 3-minute videos?
And then
Do we do more 3-minute videos?
3-minute videos are cool because the average attention
Yes,
span
yes,
of the
I do.
person, the average attention span is 4 minutes and 20
They
seconds.
need to get more views, bro. I mean, that 3-minute video is sort of popping off. I spend like 10 hours on these long videos and they get no views, and then they spend 2 minutes on a 3-minute video and it pops. All right, I'm checking right now, Hyro. Hyro's
Contracts in
Hyro's
50
about to
states
make
one
epic.
for a 3-minute one.
Yeah.
And then we can do filters.
Bro, I fucking hate Facebook because look at this shit.
So
Look what
you really got
comes
two.
up on my Facebook. Look at this. Look at this shit I have to deal with, dude. I'm just trying to get your message. My internet's bad, and this is what I have to look at. All right. All right. Well, my bad. Let's look at this. All right. Dude, it's freaking ugly feet. Why are there ugly feet on my screen? All right.
Is anyone here does multifamily
I
deal?
can help you with them. They're not my main focus, but I can help you with them.
I got a buyer in Jack, Florida. He's looking for apartment complex. Should be 80 units minimum,
Reverse wholesale,
and
man.
budget is approximate.
Just go find one for him and then assign it. That works pretty well. Just find a buyer, know that he's legit, and then just go find him a deal that fits the buy box. All right, Hyro, I'm gonna.
That's honestly.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I already finished my sentence when you started talking.
Oh, my internet's so poor. I'm gonna try to comp your deal right now, Hyro, but my internet's trash, so I may have to do it here in a second. But let me look. Congrats, Hyro. Where the hell is? I don't even know where this is, though, dude. Bro, does it have solar? No, it doesn't. I don't think. Okay. Okay, chill. Okay, I'll have to spend some time with this. If you want, Hyro, I can help you with sub 2 and teach you what makes a good sub 2 deal, how to lock up a sub 2 deal, all that fun stuff if you're interested in learning. 'Cause I know RJ doesn't teach much of it because he guys wants you to make like money wholesaling cash PPL, but it's good to know this. Where the hell is this? Where is this? Oh, Jesus, bro. Damn, you got me in friggin' Mexico, man. Damn. I actually wholesaled or tried to wholesale a house down here a couple times. It's down. It's 2 types of down. Bro, this one's way down there. Damn. All right, I don't want to. I'll show you guys this deal later. Okay, I'll look at this afterwards, man.
Why there is no deal in
Richardson,
Virginia?
Oh.
Well, I'm trying to get Richmond, Virginia. I don't know. There's no deal I can able to find.
Don't know what to say. I haven't wholesaled there yet.
I think it's freaking hot area or whatever. There is very hard to find a deal.
Who's our boots on the ground for Beaumont? Put me on. Are you there, bro? Oh no. Who's gonna be our? All right. Yeah. Figure it out.
I have a couple people. That I trust. Yeah, I got a couple people I trust, and then you can DM whoever you want the address.
Not whoever you want. I trust everyone in the community. I shouldn't. I've had people steal from me in this community, but that's okay.
Yeah, this is Yolanda. I have someone that'll do that for you, and she just needs the address. She'll take care of it tomorrow.
In Beaumont?
In Beaumont.
Let's go, Yolanda. Thank you.
Let me
reach out to Yolanda, Ty.
No worries. I just need the address. Just waiting for it.
Let's get
Yolanda, DM me. DM me. Let me call Ty.
DM me. Let me call this seller tomorrow and see if I can schedule a time. There's a lockbox, so I'll get you a lockbox code or whoever wants to go.
Okay, is that Max talking?
No, it's Ty.
Ty. Okay, I'll DM you now. Thanks.
You see, Max, we're like brothers. We sound exactly the same.
Yeah, Ty's just more handsome. He just can't dispo, but he's really handsome.
Hey, you can't compliment me with a diss. You're the thing.
Ty's gonna become the king of dispo here in like a couple weeks. I already feel it.
Yeah, give me $14,000 and I'll dispo. I'll dispo well.
No, dude, Ty's
$14,000 a quarter.
Ty's killing it. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna bounce. I know I've been saying that for the last hour, but anything else? We got a Beaumont lead now.
Is it a good lead though? Do you think at that price?
Oh, dude, if it actually is pretty nice inside, I think it's a dunk. I have a feeling though it's gonna be a disaster. Because,
Yeah, he said it needs work, but he won't tell me what we.
I mean, a real simple way of looking at it.
But then
guys, go ahead.
He throws events in there, so it can't be that bad.
Real simple way, guys, is you look at price per unit, and 150 divided by 8, that's about 20K a unit. That's so effing cheap. 40K a unit is cheap. 20K a unit is like stupid. So yeah, I think it could be a good deal. Literally the easiest way to underwrite multifamily, price per unit. Just not doing a cap.
Did you read that he wants to get out of every single property he owns?
Yeah, I got
and he
that
has like
part.
4 left.
Go get me the other 4. What other 4 does he have?
I have no idea. Let's start with the freaking hard one because apparently this is the hard one.
Don't start with the hard one. Ask him for the other 3 addresses in case we don't lose them.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, go get him.
I gotta call him.
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to dip because I gotta assign 2 contracts right now. And if I don't get it done, I'm gonna get yelled at. So let me go sell these deals. All right, see you guys. I love y'all.